Hey, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs. Y'all's tarot reading is up. So welcome. My name is Amber Dawn and you are on AmberDawnTarot. I appreciate you coming by and trusting me with your tarot reading. Just keep in mind, not all tarot readings are going to resonate. Keep what does resonate, leave the rest for the people that the other information will resonate for. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And for the new people in the house, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're interested, please press the subscribe button and the like button and turn your notifications to all so that you get the readings out as soon as I post them. So I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you, Earth signs. So we're gonna start like this. So I always split this deck because the deck is so large it's hard for me to hold it. So we're gonna do it this way. Oh, we got a Muse card right away. Muse of Inspiration, beautiful. Okay. Oh my goodness, we have the Hang Muse on the bottom of the deck. We got some powerful energy right here, Earth signs. What's going on with you guys? There's definitely some fiery, passionate energy going on with you guys. You are building an empire right now. All right, we have Seven of Materials in reverse. Okay. So interesting. These are almost two cards that are why can't I think of words? What are my words? So these are two opposite cards almost. So you have Muse of Inspiration, somebody who is ready to create, feeling really fiery, feeling really inspired to do something new, to create a new business, a new foundation for your life. And then we have Seven of Materials in reverse saying, but not putting in that much energy into doing it. The Hang Muse. So I'm going to actually pull the bottom of the deck out off to the side. So we have the Hang Muse. And then in the other side, we have the Emperor. Oh my goodness, this is this is powerful. Okay, so I do see that there is some energy here or some confusion of, okay, I'm ready to create this new empire. But I don't exactly know what to work on. I'm feeling a little bit with the Hanged Muse, or the Hangman, I'm feeling a little bit, where do I go? There may have been some information that had been given to you that is making you feel a little bit kind of stuck, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. And then you have the Emperor, which is telling you to take control. If you have a passion for something, Spirit is telling you that you need to take control. You need to be powerful. And look at these. So okay. So when I first looked at this, I automatically saw a scale of music notes on here, but that's not a scale of music notes. Those are just people walking on strings. But what I saw was music notes, like creating something new, something beautiful, something artistic and creative. And also, as you notice, she's connected to the earth, but she's also opening up to information from the heavens. So definitely do a little bit of soul searching, be honest with yourself, maybe write down what are the positive aspects about what I want to do, what are the negative aspects, how would this benefit me? How would this make me happy? It doesn't always have to be about money. It can be about just feeling good and gratitude towards something you're putting your attention towards. But in the middle here, we do have Muse of Inspiration. There's absolutely this fiery, passionate, drive to do something. But then we have, I don't know if I want to put the work into it. I'm not sure if this is what I really want to put my energy toward. Then you have Nine of Voices reversed. So this is talking about no more resting, no more being in your head. This is what it looks like upright. Very beautiful card, but very up in your head, right? She's kind of up in her head. She's got her eyes closed. She's in dreamland a little bit, but it's reversed. So this is getting out of your head. This is getting out of feeling like you're trapped mentally. It's about taking back your power with this Emperor and going for it. Getting out of this insecurity, getting out of this questioning what if mode. And then you have the Three of Materials. So the Three of Materials is having the cooperation of people around you. Maybe asking people like, hey, what do you think about this idea? Do you think that this is a good idea? Maybe asking like, well, what are other people's opinions on which route you should take? Getting you out of the Seven of Materials in reverse. Like the Seven of Materials in reverse, again, is not putting in the work because of being unsure of where to put your energy. Even though you are sure where to put the energy, I think that you have ideas, but it's more please for earth signs, spirit, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, let's see. So we all know that you're the very grounded sign. You're the very logical sign, and very much about stability and beauty in your life, having nice things, being secure. All right. So what I'm seeing here, so we have Page of Emotions. So we have Page of Emotions in reverse here in this row. So I feel like there's a disconnect between your heart and your mind, and your body. There is maybe not giving yourself enough of that emotional attention to how certain things make you feel. And that might be why you're feeling stuck, like why you're feeling like, I don't know if I should put my energy into this because of XYZ, whatever your reasoning is. And instead of, you're using more logic and more of your mind instead of your heart. And so you have to get more into your heart space and to really feel what makes you happy, even if you're not going to get, a bunch of followers or money from it or whatnot. When we follow our passions, we have to do it because it makes us happy and not because we're expecting something. Having expectations with things, it's a hard lesson to learn, but when you expect things, we tend to get disappointed, right? Because we're not going to always get the reward that we're expecting. So the biggest reward from following your heart and doing what you love and doing what's calling you is that feeling of fulfillment within your soul and your heart. And so definitely start tapping into your soul and your heart and what makes you feel happy. And let go of the expectations. We don't always need to make money off of our passions. It's all about how we feel in the end. I feel satisfied with this because I got to express myself. And then you have the Star. The Star. So healing those self-doubts, those fears, focusing on what makes you connected. What connects you on the earthly realm and in the higher realm? Your heart, right in the middle there. It's all connected. And so doing something that has some kind of substance where, like earthly things, where you're creating something, you're painting, you're making videos, you're building something, whatever it is that you enjoy doing with your hands. And then also having that connection to source to guide you into the art that's going to be the most healing for you. And whatever's the most healing for you is going to be healing for other people. Even if it's just one other person, that is enough. And then the Hierophant reversed. So the Hierophant can represent higher knowledge. It can represent teachers, establishments like churches and things like that. It can represent marriage. So when it's in the reverse, what I'm feeling with this whole thing is maybe you need to do a little bit more research on what it is you enjoy doing and get better at it so that you're more confident in doing it more. You know, we have to start at baby steps. When I first started my channel many years ago, my videos were very kind of not the best quality, right? Because I didn't have the equipment that I needed. I didn't have the setup that I wanted, but I still did it anyways. And then as I went on, I started researching on what things to use to make the videos look better, how to read tarot, researching that, practicing, you know. A part of the beauty of creation is practice and allowing yourself to start from ground zero and then eventually and gradually moving your way up to a part where you're feeling pretty satisfied and confident into releasing it or continuing to do it, if that makes sense. So that's really nice. All right, what do I want to pull next? I love this deck because it has cuss words on here, but I just feel like it's a fun way to have spirit speak to us and to kind of just be very blunt. We're talking about earth signs, please. So it's a very cool deck because it's really blunt. And this one doesn't belong in here. And yeah, it's just very blunt, just like Spirit is. Spirit's very blunt. Spirit doesn't have restrictions on what they say to you. They're just going to say it. So for earth signs, please, Spirit, what you got to tell them? Let's tell them something good for their highest outcome and everyone involved. All right. It's dark and you can't see a effing thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Yeah, so I think there's a little bit of resistance when it comes to doing something that you want to do. It's like, you know, you want to do something, but you have like this block, this mental block of what if, whatever your mental block is, you know what that is. And so when you stick into that mind frame, it's only going to hold you back. There's no light within that. There's no healing within that with the star. The star is also healing, you know, and accepting your gifts and accepting that your gifts matter. If not for anyone else, for you. They matter for you. Be loving. This is love. Be loving. Love yourself and enjoy the process of your creation. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. So again, we have the Page of Emotions in reverse when I was saying that you're a little disconnected from your heart space. Excuse me. So they're definitely saying put love into it. Don't be so much in your head. Be more in your heart because that's the center. That's going to radiate up and down because it's the center. So what I mean by that is that the center is the center of the chakras, right? And so you have the chakras, 1, 2, 3. Well, we have many chakras, but just considering just the 7 chakras, we have the 3 chakras above it and then the 3 chakras below it. So when you actually attune your heart and you start following your heart, that's going to radiate and beam out in both ways and charge all chakras. Let's see what else. Earth signs, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right. F, shit is about to get real. Ooh, what's about to get real? You gonna actually do it? You gonna actually give yourself that space to like be you and express yourself? That'll be good. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck, you need your people around you. So again, when it comes to whatever you're creating, I feel like you probably have people that are very because the 3 materials, like I said earlier, it'll be good to bounce ideas off people and get their input, right? And give you confidence, because I do feel like you have people around you that are very supportive. And so Spirit is confirming that, you know, let those people around you help you and feel confident and inspired, you know, and just be aware of the people around you that are actually like uplifting. I wouldn't go to a friend who's always negative and who always has something icky to say. I wouldn't go and be like, hey, what do you think about this? And expect an answer I want to hear. Or you know, expect the confidence and the, you know, the enthusiasm from that person. You have to go to the right people, right? But if you're looking for someone to give you that confidence, go to the right people, right? You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. So yoga can be breathing techniques, which can ground you, which is what you need to do is ground, but it can also put you into your heart space. So yoga can be breathing techniques. It can be actual physical yoga. Even meditation, you know, if you're breathing and doing certain things, can really raise you up and be in your heart space, but also ground you. So being an earth sign, you definitely want to remain grounded, but earth signs tend to get out of their heart sometimes because they're very much realistic. They're very much on the 3D, depending on your whole chart, of course. But yeah, so do some yoga, do something that's going to get oxygen in your brain so that you can think more clearly and feel more vibrant and feel more ready to take on this challenge that you're being asked to take on. This is a cool card. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. See? There's something you want to do. There's something that you need to do. There's something that is waiting for you to do. Stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Stop worrying. Just do it. Just do it. And that's been all these readings that I've been doing have been very much like that within the past couple weeks. This is very similar message towards all the signs, but this one's very much specific toward you. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Here's your sign. Here's your sign. I feel like I could end this reading on that, but I'm not going to. I don't know how long. Oh, and then see, here's another great card. Winning. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Yes. Don't allow fear, insecurities, or expectations to get in the way of what you need to do to make you happy. Be selfish sometimes. Sometimes being selfish is the best way to go, because if we're not selfish, then we're too busy giving to other things and other people, and we're not paying attention to our needs. And like I always tell people, if you're not selfish and you're not paying attention to your own needs, how are you supposed to give that energy to other people and help them? Because we're all here for each other. We all need someone sometimes, right? So I love this message. This is really beautiful. And I definitely just feel this need to want to just do something, you know? And just do it. Just do it. Find a way and do it. I would love to know exactly like what it is that you have in mind, what it is that you want to do, what your focus is, what your talent is. If you would please leave it in the the messages in the comments below. I would love to know. You know, it inspires me when people tell me about their gifts, and when people, you know, tell me about their wants and what their next goal is and what they've been working on. It's so inspirational. All right, let's see. Ooh, Spirit Fox, you guys. Trust your talents in changing times. Hello. Trust your talents. Even if you have to be swift, even if you have to be a little sneaky doing it, you know. And what I mean by that is it could be like, I'm going to go on my 15-minute break at lunch and I'm going to record a quick video, which is what I used to do. And I'm going to, you know, do my thing, or I'm not going to tell other people about what I'm doing, depending on the people. Like I said, you do need to speak with the people that are going to be your cheerleaders for sure. But you don't have to tell everyone, you know. Keep the ones that don't need to know out of the loop. You don't need their negativity. You don't need their words that are going to bring you down. All right, we got great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So like we said earlier, yoga, breathing work, meditation, figuring out what it is that's going to make you feel good, what it is you want to express. Sometimes I write poems. I do the best writing when I am a little bit down. Like a lot of artists do this too, is most artists, is their best art comes from pain. And so when I'm in pain, I do really awesome poems and different writing. So like you don't have to make money off of your gifts. Your gifts are there to make you, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say the money is energy. So the money, I keep putting money in, and money doesn't need to be in my vocabulary at this moment. The success that you're going to get, the outcome that you're going to get is going to be spiritually. You're going to be learning as you go, and that's the biggest payment of all, is soul growth. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. This one has come out for, I think, all readings so far. And so we all have to work on dealing with ancestral patterns and not allowing those patterns to get in the way of what we want to create. What our ancestors did has nothing to do with us. Their insecurities have nothing to do with us. That they're their own person, we're our own person. Take your power back. Don't allow these insecurities and the fear from what people have taught you in the past to hinder you from expressing your gifts. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. What a beautiful reading, you guys. Trust in the unknown. Doing something new is absolutely powerful, and trusting that you're going to do something for your highest good. Just expressing yourself, expressing what is deep inside of you, expressing either those dark things. You know, you can be an artist and be expressing dark things. People do dark art all the time. And it just releases, you know. I was having a repetitive dream for years and years. It's been over 10 years since I've been having this dream. It's always in the same house, but it's never exactly the same dream. But the other day, about a week ago, I was writing about it, and I was telling it, like, I'm done with this dream. Like, you need to leave, you know, but a lot more was in it. And I haven't had a dream about that house since. So, you know, this kind of stuff is healing. It doesn't even just have to be art. It can just be expression. Expression is art, though. So, yeah, I just encourage you to start. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. That's the only place to start anyway. It's like we all have to start somewhere, you know, even if it's not the best. Like I said with my videos, when I first started, they were not good quality, but I still did it. You know, I still published them, and I still was confident in them, and I was able to release my gifts, release my energy, release it out into the world. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look, snake. Snake. This reading is very much synchronistic. There is a very strong message in here for some of you. I shed habits that hinder my truth. I release and renew. That's gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. What's on the bottom of the deck? I focus on what is working. Yeah, don't allow the things that aren't working to hinder you. And I'm going to go back to my own thing too. I knew that my videos were not the best quality. I knew I didn't have the right microphones, but I still did it, you know? I focused on what was working, my information that I was giving, you know, my enthusiasm to do something to, you know, communicate with you or to communicate with my people, you know, like focus on what is working and what you can do, not what you can't. It's very easy to be like, no, I can't do this because I don't have the right sound system. I don't have the right equipment. There's always a way. There's always a way. Even if you have to start at very, very minuscule, you know, very small, very small. It's going to, the more you put out, the more you're going to get back. I promise you. And one more card. I meet resistance with kindness. Look at how she's folded over. She's meditating or stretching right here. And the butterfly on her back. I meet resistance with kindness. So again, if you are in a dynamic, a family dynamic where they're not always going to be super supportive, you just have to meet it with kindness and not tell everyone, like I said before, about what you're doing, because some people will kind of, you know, they might be a little negative. I've had family members in my past that when I was starting to transition into this new spiritual reality, they were a little scared of it, but I didn't let it hinder me. I wasn't going to let it stop me. No matter what, I was just going to keep going because I was convicted. I was convinced that this was my path, and whether you don't like it or if you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't matter because I am happy and I am growing and I can feel it in every cell of my body. And so Spirit just wants you to do that thing, you guys. Do it, Earth signs. Just do it, do it, do it. You got this. You got this, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Again, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And we'll see you very soon. Bye.